Hello and welcome to another Wraggys Beers, Wines and Spirits review. And as you may notice, slightly different seating. And that's one of the good things about the beer room now, is that I can strategically place these chairs to be in any position, and or even stools, and change what you see on a daily basis or even a review basis. So, nonetheless, let's get on with the with what we've come here for. That's a beer. So I'm still in construction mode. Update 6 is coming. Near the end, to be fair. Just got to put my projector on the wall and screw into the wood so I can put the projector up. And basically, it's not far off done. Bit of cleaning here and there, as you do. So anyway, Alska, Peach and Honeydew Melon. I think I got this from, I presume, Aldi or Iceland. Um, Alska, for me, one of the top brands out there for ciders, for fruit ciders at least. Obviously from Sweden. I'm not going to read on the back because I can't read it anyway. So 4%. Can't see in this light. It's not that great in this corner. So yeah, straight away. If there's one thing about ciders, they do for the most part what they say. If it says it's peach and honeydew, that's what you're smelling. So like a yellowy colour to this, in this light at least. Nice bit of carbonation going up. We'll put the can on the outside. Not that you can see the side. I'll have to sort the angles out. Oh. Little tinge of white head on there. Cheers up. As always, very crisp, very refreshing. Peach at the forefront, melon behind. Peach and melon. Good combo, to be fair. Ooh. So yeah, that's nice tasting. That is going down a treat. Cracking day at work. Gotta be honest. And for those who watch my YouTube shorts, you'll have seen that I'm tackling the last of the major work projects. My God, it is a project. It's a bank that's not been touched since it was shoved up 7 years ago. And in that time, there's been a lot of weeds growing on that bank. Nettles galore. Nettles like that. The roots are like that. That is ridiculous for a nettle. Needless to say, sorting it out, as you'd expect me to. When I get back on Monday to my workplace, I'll update and show you how it's going, and probably show you some of the routes that I've been pulling out. And it's a big bank. Oh yeah, bleeder. It's a big bank where they had tons, and I mean hundreds of tons of rubbish to get rid of, and obviously there's a cost element involved. So what they did, the farmers next door shoved it all into like a mound. They called it something else. I don't know what they called it. Some posh word. And so my job, get it all weeded, plant shrubs across the top to give a screen. They're going to go up, and I don't care what happens to them. As long as I kill the weeds on the other side, it doesn't really matter. This side, I'm going to put strawberries in. And we're going to have now strawberries are amazing, because what strawberries do, they spread like bilio. So if you put them so far apart, and because it's on a naturally, obviously it's on the back top of a bank, so they're going to go downhill, which is rather natural, and they'll spread. And the eventual thing is, for obviously I'm going to have to weed kill it a few times. the eventual thing that what will happen is that they will fill the bank and it'll be a strawberry bank. So all good for the socials. So loving the flavours on this. One of the better flavours out there. Obviously these days the market is saturated. You know, the fruity market saturated with fruit ciders. Albeit though, there's nothing been brought out recently, unless it's the fact that I've not been to the supermarkets recently. But in any case, as you can see, the carbonation, there's a lovely looking pour, crystal clear, as you'd expect, 4% standard offering. I could never get drunk, never, on this fruity cider. I don't know what it is. I could drink and drink and drink and drink and not get drunk. I could pick a 4% beer off the beer wall and get drunk. So it just goes to show you sometimes how weird and wacky the world of alcohol can be. How beers can affect you differently, and ciders and so on and so forth. So back tonight, 7 o'clock for a live. Couple of Blue Monkey beers. Need to make sure I can find them. And yeah, it's going to be chilled out on the settee tonight. So it yeah, and just trying to enhance the beer room as best as I can. And I'm liking the way it's all going. It's I've got multiple aspects now, plenty of seating in here. You know, if people come round, not that I really expect anybody to come round. No one did during COVID, so no one's going to come round, you know. And no one really lives close enough to me to come round. But you know, in the summer months, chilling out in here, pulling the beer off the wine rack, and it's what it's all about, isn't it? It's about life and outdoor living. And you know, if you've not got the money to go out boozing, and it's not cheap, obviously. I mean, supporting pubs, we all want to support pubs, but at the end of the day, if you can afford to, you know, not everyone can. I certainly understand that coming from my background. So, building your own space, be it a woman cave or a man cave, or, you know, I call it a beer room because I didn't like that man cave, you know, calling it that. But yeah, having that place to go to, a sanctuary, is um, is a great thing. Just noticed me, part of me Wraggys signs coming apart. Oh, that's annoying. I get some super glue on that bugger. Maybe in the future I could. Could you imagine? Uh, you know, Barmy's YouTube is selling space on the beer wall to a brewery. Now you might think that's crazy, but I have my own websites, and that thing does go on websites, and you know, some random, you know, firm, and putting their advertising there. I tell you what, these things do happen in the world. I mean, I see a lot of YouTubers, big YouTubers, nothing like me. I mean, I'm only a tiddler. But these big YouTubers with hundreds of thousands, and they do that sort of thing. And you try and like skip, and it's like, don't want to listen to that rubbish. I get some stupid emails all the time, and I reckon it's people just trying to harvest your information rather than being genuine. It's a strange old world, the world we're in at the moment. People trying to get your information. At the end of the day, never give it. And never use the same passwords. fact, using absolute random passwords is the best way, because these computer algorithms can't guess them. You have the name of your old school, your wife, your daughter, your kids, you know, your dog, first school you went to. If you put them as your passwords, then you're destined to be hacked. I mean, it's funny really, because my Facebook uses an email that's not available anymore. Can't even. I had the email and I killed it off, and I can't get it back. So it's like it's a totally dead email. No, no others, no worries. So yeah, lovely, easy drinking, crisp, refreshing cider. Does what it says on the can. Alska. I actually really rate these. I think out of Copperberg, Recorderlig, Old Moat, Brothers, and Sotma. I didn't really rate Sotma, to be honest. But I think Alska and Copperberg are the brand leaders, both from Sweden, funnily enough. For me, would I drink this again? Hell yes. Out of 5, I like the flavour. I wouldn't say it was my top flavour, but you know, it's a good 4.55 nonetheless. Cheers. And I think I got it from Aldi, but I'm not 100% sure. Cheers, up. Oh. Jules on the floor.